now even going deeper in the destinations, it's my pleasure that we have today two gentlemen from big resort companies here, and the first one I would like to ask to present is Boris Bánovsky from the Ensana Hotel Group. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Thank you very much. I would like to first thank you, Simone, and also Mario, for inviting us for this panel, and also having the honor to have opportunity to present our group. And also, I would like to thank you for the great organizing of the conference. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to also thank you, my speakers, who have really set the tone, and it is a great segue, which first Laszlo and then Marion has said. It is we would like to create within Ensana a memorable medical or / health, because we are talking here medical health, which is a better language to be used, because in other different countries it is perceived differently. And so we are a health or / medical resort everywhere. And what I have also learned from Marion is global health. So this is exactly the medical approach, the things you have explained in the Lithuanian approach. So this is something, and post-COVID, this is something we offer within our resorts already. And obviously, everybody has a huge and long history. Everywhere it goes back to the Romans, so I am not going to talk more about the history and the historical buildings where our spas are oriented. You will see the main buildings within these spa resorts on the photo, some short explanation, but I would be more than medical, or I will tell you what are the main indications in these spas, because I am a group medical director, I am a medical doctor, so I am learning the hospitality business, and it is vice versa than with you probably. So what we will cover today is the overview of our Ensana company philosophy. I would like to very briefly introduce our different locations, and then obviously we will just go through the Ensana health concept, and obviously we can then have discussions and questions. But before that, I would like to introduce you a short video which will introduce you to the company. It needs to be understood that we are the owners of these resorts, so we are not just managing them. We have a management company which is called Ensana, but above all are owned by the owners of Ensana. So this is a very important piece of our working. The brand Ensana was created back in 2019, so it is a very young brand. So it is only 3 years old. However, it spun off the Danubius Hotel Group, so which tells you more probably. because there is a lot of city hotels available, especially in Budapest and in Hungary. And we spun off as the health spa resort brand. We are the largest health spa operator. I will just explain why is that. And we offer the widest collection of hotels in Europe's most historic spa locations. We have heard yesterday from Paul Simon, Mariánske Lázně, so this is also belonging to Ensana, and I will go through all the others later on. So what is our vision? Our vision is definitely still based on the natural health resources, remedies we have available in all our health resources. We have everywhere health, natural resources. And we want to bind them and merge them with medical knowledge, real medical knowledge, because in majority of our destinations, we have our own professional medical staff. So health professionals, doctors, certified nurses, certified physiotherapists, etc., etc. So this is our vision, to keep the merging of the natural healing resources together and with the medical knowledge. Our mission is definitely linked to our vision, because health is something which is the most crucial piece of everybody, is the biggest treasure of every human being. And we feel responsible to deliver this well-being and the health of our guests, to our customers. Obviously, linked to these missions and visions, our core values are very similar. We are caring. Obviously, we do care about the well-being of our customers as well as human health. We are inclusive, so we try to be very inclusive both to our guests and our employees as well, to have a very, very personal touch with them. And we are committed. It's obvious that we are committed to deliver what we have already set as our vision and our mission. So slowly we will move to just explain you how big Ensana is and why have I mentioned that it is the largest health spa resort operator in Europe. So this is on the map where we are currently. Obviously, there are always plans to expand, not necessarily as owners, also as a management company. And some key facts about Ensana. So we are present in 5 countries, as you could see. We are in 8 different destinations, and together we operate 26 hotels, health spa resorts. And we have together almost 3,800 rooms. And you can imagine a number of guests, as well as room nights, and the number of employees. So the total revenue in 2019 was 122 million euros in all Ensana Group. 2021 we cannot compare, but fortunately we are already looking to come and to overcome the 200 million, let's say, some kind of a benchmark. So we are on a good way to not achieve the 2019, but close to 2019 results, which is something very important. The number of treatments we provide to our guests is about 2 million. However, more than half of it is delivered in Piešťany, which I will introduce, where I am based, and then I am also their medical director. So this is in Slovakia. And in 2019, we delivered 1.2 million treatments in our facility. How it is possible? The pictures will show. So first we start the most northern part. It is Buxton. It is a city in the Midlands. Am I right, Simon? Paul, am I right? Yeah, it's the Midlands. So Buxton we have there two beautiful and one very lately reconstructed properties, resorts, the Buxton Crescent, and we have an old hall there. So both of them are also dating some kind of an multiple century history. I'm not going to, everybody can read the data which are explaining the place. However, this is the only place, because in NHS it does not exist, because this is the only place we don't have a real medical staff. So that means medical doctors, nurses or physiotherapists. Obviously they are certified, but not medically educated. Okay? And we don't have any medical doctor in our staff. So this is the first destination. Second destination, where I am based from, I'm not coming from Piešťany, but I'm commuting to Piešťany. And it is a beautiful city on the river in the western part of Slovakia. And this Thermia Palace Hotel was celebrating this year 110 years of existence. And it is built in Art Deco. And it is Alfons Mucha was coming there, and his daughter was treated there. And we have some original paintings from Alfons Mucha as well available in this beautiful resort. And this was the first 5-star resort in the monarchy, which has been created, and it has been connected with the spa immediately. So it is a direct connection between the spa, and the spa is built above the spring itself. It has a very specific. This is how it looks like. The Piešťany resorts are based on an island. The island is also privately owned by Ensana. It is 38 hectares. And as you can see, here is the 5-star hotel, is the Thermia. Then we have a Propatria, is a 2-star property. Esplanade, Alameda, Splendid, and the Grand and Splendid are 3-star, and the others are 4-star hotels. And we have, with the blue ones, you can see that we have 3 spas, which are providing all of them the same treatment possibilities for all the patients. It depends only about the environment in which these treatments are served. So there is no difference whether somebody has, they have to take care of the budget or they can afford more. Obviously, majority of our, we have switched back now in 2022, especially from the Middle East, our abroad from abroad has returned. We are talking not only Israel, but especially about Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi, Qatar, and these kind of destinations, or guests from these destinations. We have also a lot of Germans, and really just a little of French people or Austrians or coming from the Northern American area. So it has also a 9-hole golf course, which we rented out to a tenant. So it is a very multiple area which the guests can enjoy. Our very special and our signature treatment is the mud pack, and also the thermal mineral water we serve as a bathing opportunity, and we call it mirror pool, or we have it mixed with mud and in a pool with a mineral thermal water covered, and it is called the mud pool. We have all the technologies to create our own mud. the mud is maturing for minimum 1 year because it is taken out from the branch, which is the dead branch of the river Bach, and it is then energized with a mineral thermal water, which is coming in 3 million liters per day and in a 67 degrees on the top. So when we are giving the treatments, we have to cool it down. And we cannot use it yet as for the thermal energy, probably only when we are savaging it. Then we have in Smrdaky, so also in Slovakia, a little really rural spa, but it has such a mineral water. It is not thermal, it is mineral. And it is coming up from the ground in 13 degrees. That means we have to heat it up. And it is one of the best in Europe waters to treat dermatological diseases. In Piešťany, we are focused on musculoskeletal or neurological indications as well as post-COVID. Here we have dermatological, especially psoriasis, dermatitis, eczema, these kind of things. They have a great remission. Then in Budapest, we have heard that there are 118 city-owned springs and beautiful spas. We are having also one of our destinations Budapest is Margit-sziget. So in the background you can see the Budapest-owned Palatinus, and we are the owners of Grand and Thermal hotels, resorts, and this is also where we provide our health spa treatments. So we also invite you to Budapest, Piešťany, Smrdaky, Buxton, or to Hévíz, which is another great destination in Hungary, which is in the western part, nearby Lake Balaton, but there is a beautiful lake. We are getting the water from the lake, and the peat we are delivering also to the hotels for the peat packs. These are our signature treatments there, because the pipes are just coming to our hotels because they are neighboring this lake. And the lake is state-owned or municipality-owned. What we have else is Sovata, is in Romania. It's a destination where people are coming for the respiratory diseases because of the altitude, the indications, and not only respiratory but locomotive, and very specifically this is one of our only destination where gynae problems, the women health is as a part of the offering of treatments. And Mariánske Lázně, otherwise also called Marienbad, this is much easier to pronounce, and there we owe 7 hotels and beautiful in architecture, and the altitude of the city is in the height of the 700 meters above sea level. So we are in the process to get the indication, the medical indication to also treat respiratory diseases, because in Czech Republic and Slovakia, as we have already heard in other countries as well, the source has to be somehow analyzed and has to be very well prepared and detailedly everything all around. And the respiratory area, it is the altitude, it is the air, it is the allergens, etc., has to be also investigated. So Mariánske Lázně is just in the process of getting the indication. What I need to mention, just going back in our thoughts, I was talking about Piešťany, about the spa island with 6 resorts and the 3 spas. Last week, we have had, some of you have been most probably there and experienced the ESPA Congress, which was a very successful Congress. And we have had participants from 23 countries there. And it has really put an benchmark and a really piešťany on the spot. So I think those who have been there, I think experienced a nice couple of days activity and a conference. So just to close my presentation is that definitely our concept is still to keep traditional balneology, medical balneology, meaning that natural resources have to be used and used in a treatment of patients with a medical background, so the prescription of medical background. And obviously, we want to keep this tradition very strictly, and also the Ensana's goal and strategy, as well as the owner's will, is to be as medical as possible. So the wellness kind of an expression is not necessarily used within our health resorts. So thank you for your distinguished attention, and I really cordially welcome you to any of our resorts, ensanahotels.com, and just a short video at the end from Piešťany. So thank you very much.